Welcome back, guys, on 11:59. Today we're going through Talk of the Town.
Talk of the town.
TikTok are suing the US government for trying to ban them. Have you heard about it?
Yeah, man. I can't lie. I saw it and I was like, again, here we go again. Like, bro, like this.
They've tried everything
They've
against
tried
TikTok.
everything against TikTok. And not even just the US. We're talking globally. You know, I always see it's going to get banned in India.
Yeah, and
it's going to get banned in. It didn't end up getting.
Yeah, it got banned in India.
What?
Yeah.
How the hell are they still making those crazy ass reels? Oh, that's Instagram.
Yeah,
okay.
Instagram shorts. But
And then,
they can't
mad.
do TikToks.
That's mad.
Yeah, unless they got a VPN. Shout out to our sponsor now.
Shout out to Nordby.
Imagine we had a sponsor. Shout out to you. Surf Shark.
Surf whale. Yeah, because we're not trying to get. Yeah, you got to pay us. Okay.
Facts.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Mad. Oh, so they were successful.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay.
Massive.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, obviously, that's actual genuine reaction. But yeah, no, I always thought like there's always going to be, you know, you hear like WhatsApp's going to get banned, this is going to get banned. So for me, it's just always like in the background. Someone's going to pay someone. It's going to get
settled.
Yeah, it's going to get
Court
settled
settlement.
outside of court. You know how it is. You know how many allegations get settled out of court. But this, yeah, man, like from what it seems, it looks like it could be happening then.
Yeah.
What you're telling me.
Yeah. So it's quite interesting because they've been pestering TikTok, as in the US has been pestering TikTok about being a Chinese app because it's originally from China or made by China. But like, so they're just saying how the app's got too much control.
Right.
And they're using things where they could potentially share the intel with like the Chinese government, and they don't want to do that.
Of course.
And then hence why they want to ban it. But it's a bit mad, like, because obviously bear in mind that in mainland China you can't use Facebook, YouTube, Google, anything that's American. You can't use that over there.
Yeah.
They don't have access. And it's funny enough because I'm going to Korea, I know that as well. You can't use Google Maps, for example, in Korea.
Okay.
Because of navigation stuff and all
Yeah,
that. They
yeah,
don't want
yeah.
to share that kind of
You just came back
information.
from Korea?
No, not yet. I'll be. Oh yeah. I just came
You
back.
just came
No, actually, I'm still in Korea.
Okay, yeah.
As you guys watch this, I should be in Korea. But yeah, north or south, I'll find out.
if we have an episode 14, then you'll know.
But so in a way, it makes sense that the US doesn't want to share stuff or like whatever it is. They don't want to share the info or the data of people.
Data is the main sort of thing
with
when it comes
the
to
Chinese
this.
government. Since China is doing it, kind of makes sense. But what I didn't like what they said. They said like you can't be here, so we have to ban you. But an American company could buy you, and it will be okay for that.
That's mad.
So they just want Zuckerberg to come and buy out the US part.
Yeah.
And or like anyone else, like obviously a big American tycoon.
It could be Kevin Hart.
He's not gonna be a random dude. It's not gonna be Charlemagne, for example. It's gonna be like a rich tycoon.
Yeah. Please don't let it be Charlemagne.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be a rich tycoon like Elon Musk kind of type, or obviously Zuckerberg with the metaverse.
Yeah, or the guy, the Shark Tank guy.
Mark Cuban. That's it. He won't be out for this one.
He won't be out.
And then, it's just crazy because it's all about money again.
It's always about money, man.
And then it comes back to, okay, you're talking about safety and like the users and everything, but like, and then TikTok replies saying even it would take years for someone to understand like TikTok and the algorithm behind it. So if you ban us, we have to take everyone out, all the engineers, everything, and you have to restart this. It's impossible.
From scratch.
Yeah. So they sued now the government, the US government, saying that you're actually like, this is against like freedom of speech.
Oh, the Fifth Amendment.
Yeah, because it's like 170 million, I think, 170 million TikTok users in the US only.
Active.
That are active.
Yeah.
And so they're going to ban it. And obviously, apps that are going to benefit from this is obviously American apps, YouTube and shout out to Instagram, obviously, Metaverse.
Yeah.
But what's your thought on that, though? Do you think that TikTok will survive this? That's a huge market.
That is the biggest. I would say it's the biggest market, isn't it?
Since they don't have India, After China, it probably is the biggest market,
I could see, I think if it does crash, it will be the beginning of the end for apps
TikTok.
like that. Because
for apps like that or for TikTok?
I think apps like that. Like, because now, like, everyone will be, I don't know, man. Because we never thought Vine would we thought, that era was done. Instagram had gotten the whole Reels. Did Reels come out after?
The Reels came out after TikTok.
After TikTok, okay. So TikTok, I remember when it first kind of started popping. Yeah, I think it was during COVID.
Yeah,
just
it was popping before, but it got a reboost during
lockdown.
During lockdown, yeah.
So apps come and go, and I feel like the growth for TikTok was not like something people expected.
Facts. It changed the way we watch content.
100%. Like, it's changed everyone
Fully.
has taken
We
up on that as well.
Like recording things like this, to like recording like this. I remember back in the days, YouTube videos, people record like this, and in the comments they will like wash them off. They will
kill them.
They'll be like, how can you like be recording like this? This makes no sense. And now, if you don't record like this, no app will push your work.
Mad.
So it's quite interesting how TikTok's changed that aspect. And obviously, short content, everything. Obviously, our attention span has always been changed. But go on, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's great because obviously every app has brought something to build on. To the time. So obviously, Facebook has the whole posting.
Facts.
And then posting photos.
Facts.
And obviously Instagram, and then what these guys brought it out was just posting captions. Then you got Twitter, where it's just captions which came off. So everything, someone's brought everything to this.
Should we call it X now? But
X. But you know what? Funnily enough, I want to mention, anytime Twitter or X is mentioned in any article, it's never just mentioned as X.
Oh, of course.
It's just literally says X, formerly known as Twitter. Bro, I challenge you to find a news article, which is crazy. It's almost like
it's the worst name.
Wanted this.
Yeah.
It's like
it's the worst name.
100%.
X is the worst name. It doesn't sound like correct app that you should be on.
Oh, 100%. You're 2 X's away from a long day. Okay.
Like, imagine going like, I read this on X. No, you haven't.
Yeah, exactly.
Or I X this. No, you tweeted.
Yeah.
It just makes no sense.
I'll put this on X.
Yeah.
Which X? That's a mad question.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Mad.
Yeah.
Tweet.
Exactly. I don't know. I think, obviously, like you said, I think you did mention how, like, if something happened to TikTok, other social medias will obviously capitalize on the fact that there's no more
100%.
TikTok. So it's like Instagram Reels is going to be like
100%, because the user that uses TikTok every day will seek another app. Right. And fortunately or unfortunately, it'll be into Shorts and Instagram. And I'm pretty sure YouTube and Instagram are like, all the Meta people are just sitting on like, waiting for this to happen. And they're probably pushing the government to shut down TikTok.
Oh, of course,
all those users will go somewhere.
What do you think are the chances of a new app finding it's currently in development right now?
Potentially, you could, but the problem is, so it's not about having an app that does what TikTok does, because clearly Shorts on YouTube or Instagram does it. That's not the issue. The issue is that the algorithm on TikTok is so good that everyone is addicted to it to a point where they spend hours on it.
100%.
Because even me, if you spend 5 minutes on a new account, within 5 minutes, now the content that's on it is all interesting to you.
Yeah.
You won't remember what you've just watched like 5 TikToks ago.
5 TikToks ago, right? That's right.
But you've stopped at all of them, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it is so good, and that's what they said as well. It's like, if we do leave this ship, no one's going to be able to handle it. Just even for maintenance purposes, no one will be able to do it. So I do think that the app is perfect in that sense. I'm sure they can improve it, but that's for them to do it. But I don't think another app can come and do what they done.
And do what they did. It has to be something which revolutionizes.
Yeah, I don't see how, because obviously that's what Instagram and Shorts have been trying to do all this time. Unless Shorts and Instagram have done it, and fair enough, then they will just capitalize on that. But I don't think they have, because it's just mad how you can just search up for like content and it just comes up. Like, for example, for my Korea trip, I'll type in like restaurants in South Korea and I'll see so many suggestions within seconds, and I'll just indulge in within seconds as well. And I know where I want to go.
Yeah, no, I remember. But then I also remember this whole thing about Google being banned in China.
Yeah, facts.
And then all these phones like Huawei.
Yeah, like banned in the US.
Yeah, because, which is crazy, because they're, for, even on a budget or even for their flagship phones, great phones, bro. Great prices as well. Up there with the Androids, but then you don't have Google, and that's the operating system. Yeah, that's the foundation. That's the core of the entire phone. And I was always wondering how they're going to go about that, but they still do it somehow. So do you think in this day and age we can live in a world without TikTok? Social media, can it exist without social media, without TikTok? Sorry.
Without TikTok? Oh, it's tough, man. It's tough. As in, I can live without TikTok. I'm not addicted to it, but I know a lot of people are onto it. For example, they use other apps for other reasons. Like I've got a friend of mine, she uses YouTube just for educational purposes.
Right.
So nothing else.
Not even 11:59.
Not even 11:59.
Damn.
It's mad.
Damn.
It's mad.
If you're out there, please 11:59.
Yeah, facts. For her, it's 12 o'clock all the time.
Oh, it's 12 o'clock all the time.
She passed.
Oh, crazy.
Like, we're in the past for her.
We're in the past, yeah. Okay.
So I found that, like, because obviously I was trying to push 11:59, and then she told me about this, and I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So, because I watch all my short form content, like for me, short form is like 2 to 5 minutes, and long form content is all on YouTube.
Yeah.
And TikTok very rarely, but I know that's seconds, for example. But that person just watches mostly like TikTok for like short form content.
Okay.
And anything that's longer than a few minutes isn't really good, amusing content for her. So it's not relaxing content.
Right, okay.
And then YouTube is educational purposes. When I mean educational, is like proper like physics, like engineering and everything. Because people that work in that field need to update themselves all the time. And I didn't even know that was a side of YouTube, but it is. And then I think it will affect people. So like that short form content was always needed, and I think it was part of like everyone wanted it.
Yeah.
So I do feel like that platform is needed, and unfortunately, it seems like unless you're American, you can't win in the social media game.
Facts.
And I don't think it's that deep, man. I don't think they share data, because they were saying how they don't share data with the Chinese government. But more than that, TikTok, unlike all other apps, show the truth. Why I'm saying this is, a few years ago, maybe it was a few months actually, but I'm pretty sure it was a year or two ago, where we had riots in France. Yeah. If you went on all the other apps, they will show like the media side of it.
Oh yeah, of course.
And they'll never show anything else.
It as well.
Yeah, and they'll never show it, and they will never show like crazy stuff. But TikTok, every day they will show people's point of view, people's thing, the media side, media side, back to people, what's happening on the street. You could see everything, to the point where there was like bloody like elephants on the road.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So like TikTok never hides. I don't know if it is, but it doesn't feel like it's controlled by a government, because it's just showing everything.
It's just open.
Yeah. Whereas all the other apps, I feel like they've got a cap on what they want to push.
Slack filter.
It
goes through something.
Makes sense, it goes through a filter. Even our videos, like when we post our videos, there's a check that they go through. I can see it says checks, and it loads, and it's for all that kind of content. Like, they want to nerf the content that they want to push. And then, and TikTok for me shows it more of the truth than any other apps. But that's just my feeling, man. So, man. What's your thought?
I know, for me, it wouldn't. I'm not a big TikTok user. You know this. Facts. I've said this countless times. So it wouldn't really make an impact on my life. But I do know, I've seen people grow from TikTok.
Yeah, facts.
And you can become an overnight sensation. You can go viral overnight. Yeah. Will it have an impact on me? No. Will it have an impact on social media? 100%. Because I've seen around me like how people, like you said, people can be glued to their screen, can be standing in one place, just scrolling. And I've been on TikTok, and I do feel like that happens to me. Like on the few times I go into TikTok, and because of, like you said, like the algorithm works so well, like I could watch 2 videos and it kind of figures out what I like what I've swiped away from. If I go into my TikTok right now, it's going to show you police chases. Where they, or someone like had from police and how the police caught them.
Have you seen the one where there's a police chase and he's like, this is how you know you live in the hood? And he records the TV and there's a chase on TV. Then he records on the side and the car
and the real thing is that, no way, that's mad.
That's crazy.
That's mad. No, man, it's crazy. That's the thing. So like, very useful as well, bro.
Yeah.
Like before I went to concerts, you could just go on there and find out the set list of what what they're gonna perform. Just from what they performed the day before, like loads of information, like
within seconds.
100%. And like the thing you said about your holiday, like you could literally go to a place and be like, what food spots are there around,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
activities. For that, bro, it's right, and you can see it. So you can literally, you don't have to read the reviews.
You can envision it and be
Literally,
like, yo, this is sick.
You don't have to read a review thinking people are lying. Do you know what I mean? So you can literally see it and be like, damn, it looks good. Research it up, go there. So in that sense, it's a tool as well. So it's a social media tool, but it's also a platform. Do you know what I mean? So in that sense, I think people the world will be affected with TikTok.
But guys, that was talk of the town, or talk of the world actually for this time.
The world, that's right.
But it is what it is, and we'll find out soon, hopefully.
We will.
Check us out on our podcast on Wednesday, and make sure you like and comment, guys.
Yeah, and make sure you check us out on TikTok while it's still there. If not, we're always active. YouTube, where you're seeing us right now, and of course Instagram. Thanks. And we'll see you on the podcast. We'll see you soon. Thank you.